Hello and welcome back to The Mind of Ice Repentance. Today I'm going to do a Bethany run because I feel like having some Wisp friends. I do not want the Anarchist Cookbook because that would make, one, if I want wisps I have to use it, and two, I think my wisps become bombs. But it is 2/3 of the bookworm transformation. I think for the time being I'm going to stay away from it, but I may come back. No, my wisp. I knew that was happening. Now, the one book I would love to see again for Bethany, because I've had it once or twice, I think, when I played as her, is the Telepathy for Dummies. It's a 2-room charge, and it makes even your wisp friends have psychic tears. It's a fantastic item and probably one of the best things you can get as Bethany, in my opinion. But the odds of seeing that is very slim again. For some reason I thought I could fly. Maybe it's because the last run I done was an Azazel run. Dang, I've never had this much trouble with famine. I think I'm going to take Anarchist Cookbook. Again, I've said this on the last several videos that I've done, that I keep making bad decisions on items and I pick up items I wouldn't normally pick up. But it's a 3-room charge. It gives me little bomb familiars which do still fire. Okay, it's good to know. So against better judgment, I'm going to go for it and hope that possibly I could swap it out for a better book. It's not something that I'm stuck with permanently, so fast bombs, so it gives me 7 bombs, and I can place my used bombs, or just my bomb drops. I can drop those much quicker, so usually there's a bit of a cooldown time before placing them. If I wanted to, I could drop all 8 of these bombs in a very quick succession. Don't know why that's even worth it. I don't think I've ever picked this up and had it and used it in that kind of way, but the 7 bombs is great. It's a, because usually with items you only get what, 5 bombs. Just don't jump at me, don't make me lose my familiars or wisps. Actually use Anarchist Cookbook for a positive as well. That's something that I don't do very often. No, my wisps. How could you do this to me? Got my bombs at key, so I'll bomb into here. I guess I'll bomb the mushrooms, as it could give me something good. I'm gonna check all of these. What makes you smaller again? Okay. And Pretty Fly? Not exactly worth the soul heart because I can't hold soul hearts, or I don't get soul hearts as health. And they're just more use of my use item. Wait, am I done here? Haven't done a lot. Am I done here? Let's say no. And try and get some more wisps for the boss. See how it goes. If I take any damage, I'll give up. I'll run away and get sad. This feels like a sad room. This is definitely going to be a sad room. Oh no. Dang it. My damage sucks. And that's my angel chance. Not as low as I thought it was going to be. Sure. Shoot these for the hopes of a red heart though. No. Finally hit him with the bomb. Sure. Tryposamide is a range and tier size up, not damage up. Little delirium. Alternates between different kind of familiars. So at the minute it's a little haunt. And it'll just go through certain enemies, or certain familiars you can usually get. Head on, I get hit by that. Maybe it's because the one makes you smaller pill. But even then, I didn't think my hitbox was that much smaller. Okay, we're good to go. I would really like a new use item now. I know the bombs after use could be good, but I want something better. Oh. Don't waste charges. Look, Penny. I'm glad the Skelly Bones guy took out quick enough. That's another thing I'm worried about with this. Wait, is this just an empty room? Okay, sure. Buttons just aren't worth it. I don't know why I press them. Spider Baby, take that. Spider Baby, I think that makes it so spiders are my friends, or is it if I take damage I get a spider buddy? It might be that one. I think if I get hit I spawn a spider buddy. One more room for another chance for a wisp. I'm gonna go with yes. And again, hope that I don't take damage. Sure, I'll take an item instead. Varicose Veins. That is, if I take damage, I shoot out 8 tears in different directions. I think it's 8. 8 or 10. Not great, but it's a bit of extra damage if needed. I hope Little Delirium stays a Seraphim as long as it can, because it was very helpful. Rotten Baby's pretty useful as well. No! How could you? Glass Eye, damage and look up. Rosary, Tears Up, does give Soul Hearts, but again, because Bethany can't use Soul Hearts, it just gives me the increased Tears. The Tears is fine now. Try and trap me in front of him with this Angel variant. That is not where I want to be. I'd rather just be at the sides or at the back. Not having luck either way of that, really. That didn't work out too bad. So got both key pieces. And we're done on this floor? Yes. Run's going okay, if be it a little bit slow. Whoops. I was running low on bombs, that's quite nice. I knew I was going to lose a wisp in this. It lost both my wisps. That room didn't go as planned. Can I hit these without them hitting me? Yes. I'm not going any closer because I don't want to. Okay, I'll go a bit closer. See, that's why. I found a secret room, that was my plan all along. Worked out absolutely fine. Okay, back to full health. Really want some health ups from the boss rooms. Dang spiders. Getting trolled. Sure. Wasn't worth. Guess I'm going to prioritize the shop more than the item room because I could get a key from there anyway. No key, unfortunately. Again, we'll just put more money into this. Already at 100. That's not bad. Really, I'm only filling it up as a kind of reserve thing now. Just for if I'm ever on a run and I need money. That's usually what people fill it up for, I think. But if I'm not spending the money, especially when it's so low, I might as well. I thought I got past running onto spikes like a fool. And look, sticky is a very common item I'm getting at the minute. So it lets me shoot diagonal tiers, not just the up, down, left, or right, and gives me a tiers up. Tiers up's nice. I don't think I'll be using the diagonal tiers very often, but health. That's exactly what I needed. We're just gonna go. Bomb for when there's 2 bombs, it's definitely worth using a bomb for 2 bombs. I'm gonna use that. I'm not gonna use the Higas room card for anything else. And there's a lot of rocks like that's worth it in case you find a crawl space or just a tinted rock. What I'm really looking for from tinted rocks is, why did I do that in this room? That was a mistake on my part. Well, this is my death. I'm doomed. Orbital's just absolutely saving me. Gemini is conjoined friend, so that gives me what's the boss's name? I think it is just Gemini. It's the Gemini boss, isn't it? The little Gemini as a familiar. So if I'm close enough to an enemy, it'll do the same thing that it does if I was fighting it. I don't know how much health I have. I've got to be almost dead now. What are you? Pretty fly. Okay, so that's full orbitals. I don't know if that's too little too late though. If I get 15, I will take the Bible, because that will at least get me through the mom fight and the It Lives fight straight away. And that'll be my bookworm transformation. I have my doubts that I'll even get that far. But that is what I'm aiming for this run. And plus I can finally get rid of this Anarchist cookbook. sure I have more bombs. Maybe. No. Have I been there yet? No. Okay. Okay. Bible it is. Now I think I might just go to the boss. So we got Bookworm. Unfortunately, the Bible is a 4-room charge, so I don't get it any sooner than if I didn't have any kind of thing, but I'm kind of not a big fan of the bomb wisps anyway, because if I get hit when I'm stuck in a corner, I'm more likely than not going to blow myself up, which I have done like at least 3 times in this run. I think the Bible tiers are like Sacred Heart or Seraphim's, where it's... Little Gish has appeared in the basement. Did I not have Little Gish yet? Wow. Okay. Yeah, the wisps from the Bible are kind of like Seraphim, so it's... Or Sacred Heart, where it's a little slower, but has homing. So should be pretty useful. Butterbean, reusable knockback. Definitely not worth it more than the Bible. Especially when the Bibles, again, their wisps are just so good. I wasn't sure what their wisps did, but now I know it's the Sacred Heart effect. It was definitely the right choice. And I don't want to jinx anything because I'm good at jinxing myself as well, but that can completely change the run for me. Generally, is going to deal with this room most of it. What are you? Health up? That's absolutely what I wanted. So that was the white top, black bottom. Have to remember that. What did I leave in the item room? It was the butterbean, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. My wisps. I need to pick my wisps up again. So school bag lets you hold 2 use items. So I'm going to go back for the butter bean. Unfortunately, I don't carry the wisps with me, but as it recharges, if I'm taking a long time in a room, I can just keep using it and get a nice pile of them. So that's something to remember. So like for example in this room, you can start using it here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry this out, just check if my Bible spawns gets enough when I go into it. But just use these to rely on in rooms as 1 extra protection and 2 extra damage. And I think that's actually probably the best idea I could have made. And who would have thought, dang it, I'm just praising myself how good an idea I've had, and I got hurt. That's obviously why I don't praise myself. By the looks of it, I've lost Bible familiar as well. I got enough. So go to the boss room, use that. Very nearly walked on those again. Goodbye. Where am I going? I could go either. Let's do dark room. I guess we'll check this devil room. And we'll walk away from it. Avoid that way if I don't have to go there. Sure. Oh, I've been concentrating so much on Butterbean, I haven't even remembered to use the Bible. Okay, maybe carry on some floors to get some more, I guess. I want to get a nice little army going here. But it's not working, is it? I'm losing, I think I'm losing Bible Wisps before, yeah I am. I'm losing Bible Wisps before Butterbean Wisps. Have I done it again? Yes. I've now lost all familiars. This has worked it now. Still got one. Okay. So clearly this isn't working out how I'm expecting it to. But I'm going to carry on doing it. Because, why not? Oh, we got more rooms. No. Don't be a good one. I can't remember what my wisps are. Dang, I did not want to take that. Okay, so I'm going to be very careful not to get hit. How many wisps have I got? Just the one. I'm only getting one. I've started. I'm doing worse than if I didn't go into the rooms. I kind of feel like going now, but I want to see if I can at least get 3, or get another one ready for the boss room. Okay, I'm going to risk the bigger room. This probably is going to end very badly for me. I'm losing wisps. In a way, as long as I don't lose health, actually. That's what I'm worried about now. Because I don't want to lose this Eternal Heart. Which I didn't want to pick up in the first place. So we are going into the boss room with 3 familiars, or 3 wisps. Keep calling them familiars. That's not actually too bad. And get more of them going as soon as I can. Just not enough range. That's fine. PJs would be soul hearts. Again, can't get those, but it will actually be worth it when I get a little further down and I want to get as many familiars as I can, wisps as I can. Where am I going anyway? Negative. I remember that for this for. Dang it, I didn't want to use that. I haven't changed my item back. No. No, I'll come back for that actually. I can't fly. That seems like a smart thing to do. Yeah, just one more room and then I'll use both of those. Use you. Okay, now we're starting to get our army. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Sure, that's for later when I need it. That wasn't very nice. My army's already dwindling. I'm so sad. Fortunately for this four, I won't have to worry about the boss. As again, the Bible will just take it out for me straight away. Check in here. The quarter is absolutely useless for me. I am not going to lose one of my precious heart containers for that. And we're going down. Sure, haven't had a speed up yet. So belt is a speed up, pretty significant speed up, as that is as well. What hit me? Did the explosion hit me? I don't agree with that. Pretty sure I was far away from it. I was as far away from it as I was the first one. And the first one didn't hit me. Nah, it's fine. I don't care too much. Is this going to turn into a full clear of the shoal floor? Because those are just so great. The exact opposite of what I would have wanted. Ah! Things are starting to go wrong. Things are starting to go very wrong. Dang it. Keep forgetting that. It's too early. Ah! That is not the way you should have gone. Health is nice. Do one more room for the Bible. I can't use them in the Satan room because I think it kills me instead. That was a thing. I don't know unless that's changed. I'll just try and get as many butter beans as I can. I'm not going to keep too many of these with how these tiers shoot. Again, I feel like I'm going to be losing all of my viable ones. I mean, I've definitely lost all my viable ones by now. I miss when you could ram into the Satan's feet. That was too close. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to go much further. Oh, Curse of the Blind as well. Do I gamble and take all of these? This is just... This is going to be bad, but I'm doing it. One hit. Okay. We're saying goodbye to the butterbean. It served me so well, but... Are we saying goodbye to it? Health? No, that would give me soul hearts. We're not saying goodbye to it. I changed my mind. The more common... no, wrong use item. The chance of using this more often is better than just having more wisps. Also, the items that I picked up. So, there was Guppy's Head, which gives flies. There is Money Equals Power, which is for every cent I get a 0.04 tears up. No, damage up. Sorry. There was Dark Matter, which is a damage up and a chance to fear, and to do fear shots. And there was My Shadow, which is that the one? No, what's that one? I'm getting these like shadow worm things, but I don't know where they're coming from because I thought it was the thing of if I took damage, I got those. Oh, too many bombs. That was so lucky. Actually, remember to use the Bible. Greed? No, you shouldn't be here. Actually, this is good. Oh, 0.7 then. Okay. Well, the money was fine. I feel kind of bad for criticising having the quarter. I don't know what these are. What the My Shadow. Get away. I really need chests with health up. Pause, no thank you. Dang it. Okay. I mean, that was not a bad run. It was just that I made a mistake by you picking up everything. If I stopped on the last one chest, or the last heart, if I had 2 hearts, I might have been okay. Genuinely might have been okay. But it's interesting, it's fun. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.